Good morning. Today we're going to continue on and learn the beginning of the second method for graphing quadratic functions. And this method is useful when this is in standard form. So the last one had the parentheses with the square on the outside, so you can find the vertex right away. This one is when it's all multiplied out, kind of like what it looked like when we solved last unit. So what you're going to do is you're going to start by finding the axis of symmetry using the opposite of b over 2a, which is actually part of your quadratic formula, and then plug that answer in to find the y value, and that will give you the second part of your vertex. So for today, we're going to just find the axis of symmetry in vertex, and then tomorrow we are going to continue on by actually sketching graphs of these. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in to these two questions here. To find the axis of symmetry, you need to remember the part of the quadratic formula that is opposite of b over 2a. I'll type that in. We're going to use negative b over 2a. And this is, again, part of the quadratic formula. So if you know the quadratic formula, it just comes from the very beginning of that. So we are going to label a, b, and c. So we are going to find our x value by taking the opposite of b, which gives me positive 4, over 2 times a, which is 2. And on the bottom, 2 times 2 is 4, so 4 divided by 4 is 1. We're going to go ahead and take that and plug it back in. So we're going to do 2 times parentheses 1 squared. The parentheses are extremely important, especially if you have a negative. So we're going to do 2 minus 4, which is negative 2, plus 5, which is 3. So we found the axis of symmetry is at x equals 1, and the vertex is at the point 1, comma 3. Let's do another one. Same idea. A is negative 1, B is 6, C is negative 1. So to find our x, we're going to do the opposite of b, so negative 6 divided by 2 times a, which is negative 1, and simplify the denominator, and then divide, so we get x equals 3. Then we are going to plug 3 in. Again, parentheses are important when you're typing this in your calculator. And we're going to simplify. So this ends up being negative 9 plus 18, which is 9, minus 1, which gives me 8. So my axis of symmetry is going to be x equals 3. My vertex is going to be the point 3, comma 8. So those are the first 2 steps to help you graph. Let's do a couple more and make sure you're okay. Same formula. We're going to start by labeling A, B, and C. So my x equals the opposite of b, so positive 4 over 2 times a, so 2 times 2. So 4 over 4 gives me 1. Why does that look really familiar? Because we just did those, right? Exact same problems. All right, let's not do that. Let's cross that off since we already did it. We're going to let you go ahead and try the guided practice problems. So go ahead and hit pause and do your work, and then check your answers when you are ready. I'm not sure what I did there with those problems. Okay, work is shown here, so go ahead and hit pause if you need to take time. But for the first one, your axis of symmetry is x equals 4, and your vertex is the point 4, negative 9. For the second one, your axis of symmetry is 1, and your vertex is at the point 1, negative 1. If you have any questions, let us know. Like I said, these are the first 2 steps to being able to graph when this is in standard form. The next video will actually help you graph them. Have a great day.